In our entertainment segment today, I'm going to be having a chat with Alinafe Mabimba, who is from Kali Africa. Kali Africa, the Magaya Minamabanga organized the Podfest, Podcast Festival. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too.
All right, I was just telling the people, Kali Africa, ndio Mabanga organized the Podfest. And it's a first word to hear, and I'm over mafilimu, and we just see it on the internet. What exactly is a Podfest or a podcast festival?
All right, so podcast festival, it is, as in the name, a podcast and a festival. Mm-hmm. So it is where podcasters and all podcaster listeners and lovers come together to talk about different issues that affects their life, and it is also like a mode of entertainment. Yeah. So in short, that's what Podfest is.
Okay.
It is an event that just brings together my podcasters and podcast lovers.
All right. How long has Kali been organizing Podfest, Mene?
So this will be our second podcast. I think the first one was 2 years ago.
Okay.
That was in 2023. So this one will be the second one. But Kali itself as a company, we've been there for, I think now maybe 6-7 years, because we're first known as eCast, and then we had to rebrand to Kali.
Okay.
Yes.
So from what happened at the first edition of Podfest to what you're planning to do at the second edition of the Podfest, what are the significant differences or similarities? What should people actually expect from the event itself?
All right, so from the previous one to this one, what will be different is that we have made it more bigger.
Okay.
Because we're having it for the whole entire day.
Oh.
The last one we just had it like
half day.
Something. It was just half day, and then we had like one conversation which was around turning content creation into God, like how we can monetize our content.
Making money out of this podcast, eh?
Yes, but now we involved a lot of podcasters. We have a number of podcasters which are coming in. We have a lot of lineup of guests that we are going to have on the day. So the difference is now it is like a whole food day event, and also we have added more people. It is bigger than the previous one.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of money, still stuck on that.
Yes.
The money part. How are you looking at it in general, being someone or an organization that deals with my podcasters? Are Malawian podcasters really able to make money out of my podcast? Or what is it that we're lacking for us to fully tap into that money making, when it comes to podcasts?
Okay, so for now, we cannot say that we're actually making money from the actual content of podcasting. So normally it's just from if we win my clients or we get sponsorships from different avenues. I can give you an example of there was a podcast Malawi.
Yes.
They got a grant where because of the same podcasting. So what is needed is for these companies, the government itself to get involved, because this is like one of the new ways of disseminating information. So the same way we have like Macra need to go in there, do their part. Banks, the commercial.
They can all come in there.
Yeah, because even their information, if they want to get something to the people, and this is because when it comes to podcasting, we have like in-depth conversations. It's not like so people will get to know more about the thing. So we need like the involvement of everybody, even not only those people, even us as Malawians. We need to have that tendency of even listening to podcasts, having our because
But Spotify,
yeah, I also will be a Spotify daily. But no, you can go listen to something that is very productive in the end, then you get a little bit of knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of the second edition of Podfest, what are we looking at? What should we expect? What exactly is it that is going to be there? Give us a picture of how the second edition of the Podfest is going to look like.
All right. So as I said, this one will be the bigger than what we had. So expect something that is big. And apart from that, the second thing that you need to know is we have titled it for the future, for the culture and for the future.
For the culture
And for the future, which
Sounds
is like,
good.
yeah. So it's changing the way we think and the way we do things to better our future.
Our future.
So what you need to expect is a lineup of professional people, because we have people like Professor Zimba, we have Henry Thousand, Ian Konje, and we also have Shepherd, Dr. Shepherd Pushili,
Yes.
who is going to be there, and a lot of podcasters also. My podcast, like Podcast from the North, Lab 20, Podcast Malawi. So and also a guest we have Tondolai, who will be talking about the creative side of the industry. So expect to learn more. And also, it is a networking opportunity, because after the whole thing, we'll have like a mixer where people can engage with each other. You can even make connections or pitch your ideas to
carry your business cards.
Yeah, so yeah,
Must we teach you everything?
so is where you can network. You can find the people who are
The right
in line.
people,
Yeah,
yes.
who are in line with what you do. So you can have like opportunities. You can pitch your ideas and you find somebody who is interested into that. Because even now, I can just share some of the topics that we're gonna cover there.
Yes.
We have like women in power, which will be run by the UN
Resident coordinator.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Rebecca Ada Dodo.
Yes, she will be there. So it is an opportunity whereby
Yeah.
a lot of
You don't usually get to see her
Yes,
that night. I
she's-
mean, it's the UN we're talking about here.
so as that itself is something that you can, as a person who wants to maybe to find yourself somewhere, this is like an event which you need to.
So my
gather.
understanding is it's not just for Antwokuri, one day I want to have my own podcast, but also for people that want to have deep conversations, topics, learn more about just, because if we're talking from Rebecca Adedonto to Prophet Sherpat Bashiri to Ian Konje,
To
Manyoso,
Tondolai,
to
yeah.
Tondolai. That's like everybody
Everybody.
from every sector in this country.
Yeah, so what we tried to achieve was to bring all those people together so that people can have like a real experience of, let's say, okay, I don't really resonate with the culture, with the climatic talks.
Yes.
But you are maybe an entrepreneur.
You
You
are.
find somebody who is an entrepreneur.
There.
You find maybe a young girl who is inspiring to be like, yes. So we try to bring all of the people. Maybe you're into entertainment. We have people like Todelai,
Yes.
who you go like, oh, maybe I want to manage a person like Onesimus.
Yeah.
There,
I want to have a record label someday.
Yes. So yeah, we try to cover all the sectors. Yeah.
All right. So when is this is my final question to you, I promise.
No worry.
When is this second edition happening? And also, is there anything I need to carry when I'm coming there? Do I, just to prepare us that are planning to come?
Okay. So this is happening this coming Saturday on the 1st of February.
Ooh, we're starting the new month
Yes,
with new
because
vibes.
we wanted even to kill this vibe of Malawi, my event party
From August to October going
I
there.
know. So we is happening this Saturday, 1st of February, at PICC. What you need to do what you need to carry
Emphasis.
is yourself. If you have not yet gotten your ticket, please get your ticket. And if you are somebody who is late to buying tickets, there is an extra price that you will pay on the door. So get your tickets, get your notebooks, get your questions. If there are people over there, get your questions ready. And then just get a little money for food, because
we don't want you starving.
We don't want you to starve, because it will be like for the whole day. So if you have your little money to buy food around, I think that's what. And get a friend, because muzima komandi
Zago, you can relate to certain things. Muzika kumbusana, so when you leave,
so don't come alone. Come with your friend. So that's what I can say. You need to come with.
All right, Alinafe, thank you so much for your time, for sharing with us on what we should expect on the second edition of
Thank
the
you for
podcast.
having me.
Hopefully, I'll be there. Not hopefully,
No,
I
you need
will
to
be
there.
there.
Yes, I'll even drag you myself here.
Please do. All right, and that's all we had time for in our entertainment segment. We're having a chat with Alinafe Mabimba from Kali Africa, who are the organizers of the Podcast Festival. I feel like it's the only podcast festival that we have in the country. Yeah, which is a good thing. It is All right, it's a wrap from our entertainment segment. For now, let's dive straight into our sports segment. Continue watching Sunrise here on Zodiac.